Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bumper here, back today with my new weekly release video for week commencing September the 12th. Okay, as always, start off with the 4Ks in the UK. Not a massive selection. First one that jumps out to me is this Nobody. I think this is a Zavvi exclusive, yep. So this is like a steelbook collector set. You do get all the whistles and bells with this, and it is a good film. But you are talking probably $49.99, something like that. So quite expensive, really, for a film that's not sort of up there with the best ever. But yeah, if you can afford it, happy days. Then we got Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. Okay, I'm quite surprised they brought this one out first on 4K because obviously Life of Brian being probably the more well-liked out of the three, and then the Holy Grail as well. I don't even think I've seen The Meaning of Life, but I love the other two, so I'm definitely keeping an eye out for Life of Brian on 4K especially. But I may get this one, but I don't think it'll be today. This one I do want to pick up. I didn't get the limited edition set. I'm kind of going off limited edition sets at the moment and just picking up standard releases because, you know, for your extra £15-20, all you're getting is a poster and a postcard. So I don't always think they're worth it unless you totally love the movie. So this movie's good, but it's not up there with my favourite ever. So I just get the standard release. I probably will grab that later on today. And then we got Fatal Attraction. So they've already done Basic Instinct on 4K. So if you got that one, then this will look nice alongside it. I know it's not an exact sequel, but it's sort of Michael Douglas doing his typical late 80s, early 90s Michael Douglas roles. Yeah, so that's quite nice on 4K. That'll probably only be $19.99 because it's an older film. So yeah, I'm going to think about grabbing that one as well. I do prefer it over Basic Instinct. And then there's a limited edition set then as well that you can get. You know, extra £10, but you get like your posters and your art cards and stuff. But just standard would be okay for me on that one. We've got this Batman release. I don't know if this is UK or what. I think it's been out a while, this one with the Batarang. This is something like Finland or Norway, but you can get that online easy enough. There's no thumbnails for these last few. But then there is then the bottom, Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier. So this is out on 4K today. I assume it's out in the UK as well as some other European countries. Yeah, so I'm probably going to wait for a price drop on a box set and just get them all. But they're not films. I've really seen the old Star Treks. I love the new ones, the Calvin timeline, but can't say I'm fully versed on the old ones. Alright, so that's it in the UK then. Pretty slim pickings, nothing new. Just older movies getting released on 4K, so... Then we got America then tomorrow, okay? So there's some good ones here straight away. So we got Platoon. So that's being released by Shout Select. Now, I don't know if you can get that over here on 4K. I don't think you can. So if it's a movie you like, you know it'll be a good remaster job by Shout Factory. So yeah, definitely worth getting, but probably will cost you about 30 quid. We got The Fog, okay? You can get the Studio Canal 4K in this country, so I wouldn't really see the need to buy the Screen Factory version. But the artwork's nice and the remaster work will be top notch. So yeah, if you want to get that one, then you know you're not going to be disappointed, that's for sure. Then we got this Real Genius from 1985. This is being released by Sony. Not a film I'm familiar with actually, although it does sort of look up my street. Let's have a look at the cast. So Val Kilmer's in it. Yeah, I'll do a bit more reading up on this one, but it may be something that I look at getting. And then we got Friday the 13th Part 1 4K from 1980. Okay, a little bit disappointed with this release to a certain extent. It's obviously it was going to come, but most people have spent money on the Friday the 13th Screen Factory box set. Other people have got the Blu-Ray steelbooks, the 40th year editions. Yeah, so this one's sort of a bit of a weird one for collectors, really. I don't think I'm going to rush to get it, although it's one of my favourite franchises and I would want it in my collection on 4K. I think I'll wait for a box set or just a bit of a price drop. Even though it was only 20 quid mine, so it's not much. But I'm just going to hold my breath on that one for now. So there's The Meaning of Life. So we got Elvis out in the States. So if you don't want to wait for a release over here, you can get it a little bit earlier by ordering it through Amazon. Costs you about £30. So I haven't seen Elvis. I've heard mixed reviews, but it's just not something that I'm mad for watching. So Lightyear's out. I think we've already had that over here, I'm pretty sure. There's a nice steelbook, is it, of The Fog from Screen Factory? So that'd be a real nice one to get. I do like their steelbooks. There's some of the best in my collection, so I'm actually going to keep an eye on that one. Because I don't own the Studio Canal 4K of The Fog, which is silly, really. Not my favourite directors, I don't own their movies. I think it's because I've seen their movies so many times over the years that I end up buying movies that I haven't seen. But yeah, The Fog is a classic to me, no doubt. So we got the 4K Drive, that's already out over here. We got this Addams Family. I don't think you can get the 4Ks of Addams Family over here. You can order them from America, I think. And that's a steelbook from Paramount, so that's pretty cool. Although a standard release would probably do me of that movie. So there's a steelbook of Lightyear. Then we got a couple of limited editions of The Fog. You can get one with the vinyl soundtrack. I know Shape Fatty do a lot of those. They are quite expensive, but I mean, they do look amazing, don't get me wrong. I think Keith from Euphoria Pictures collects them. I recognise these black boxes, so I know he's got a couple, so he'll probably have his eye on these ones. Okay, then just some more Elvis. There's Platoon again, Real Genius again. I assume some are standard releases and some are limited editions. Or maybe some are Canada and some of America. That's it then, really, for your 4Ks over the pond. In Europe now then, sort of Wednesday. There seems to be a Thor Love and Thunder there. I think that's an Australian release, so you'd probably be better off waiting for that, to be honest. Kick-Ass in 4K. Not bad, actually. I do own them both on Blu-ray, so I probably wouldn't be in any rush to double dip. But looks like Australia as well for now anyway, so not going to be able to do a lot with the Australian releases, really. Okay, these will be European now, so you got The Chungking Express in 4K. I really do want to see this film. I've heard so many good things about it. It's been on my letterbox watch list for some time. Yeah, I might grab that then, I got to be honest. It's the only way I'm probably going to sit down and watch it. So it's from Koch Media as well, so it should be pretty good. So yeah, that's going on the list, but you know, gotta wait for a little price drop. Alright, then we got this American Psycho release. I know this is coming to the UK soon. It's a Xavier exclusive. It's got that wicked slipcase where like you lift it up and it's like not lenticular, but it's like clear, and when you lift it up it's like he's peeling the mask off his face. So yeah, really good, definitely grabbing that, but I'll probably just wait for the UK release. Okay, there is that thing there, Fallen Angels in 4K. I don't know if that's the same director as Chungking Express. Probably have a little look at that one as well. I do like my Asian cinema, my Japanese cinema, so yeah, have a little look. See, there's nothing much else there then that we haven't already had. Argo in 4K there, coming out on the 16th. I'm not sure what country that's coming out in. I don't even recognise that flag, so you might be able to get Argo already on 4K anyway, so I'm not sure. So that's all the 4Ks then. Glad it's a bit of a quiet one, really, because there's some good ones out next week. I think I will be grabbing Edge tomorrow, though, today, and then we'll wait and see on some of the others. All right, then, so we'll have a look at some Blu-rays now, then. Okay, then, so the first one jumping out to me on the UK Blu-rays is this indicator release of the Burt Lancaster film, The Swimmer. I've heard good things about this. I got to be honest, I'd never heard of the film until it was being released on this indicator label, but I have heard good things about it since. So yeah, I might look at that one. Only £19, so pretty good price. We got this Robin Hood at Hammer. So these are Hammer movies that they've done about Robin Hood. Can't say I've seen any of them, I don't think. I mean, I'm not well versed in Hammer. I'm fairly new, really. I've only been watching their horror for maybe about the last 5 or 6 years. Yeah, I might get around to watching these someday, the Robin Hood ones. God, they had their fingers in some pies, Hammer back in the day making films. It wasn't just horror like people think, fair play. Another indicator release year, Madigan, 1968. So yeah, can't say it's a film I've heard of. So you've got 3 indicator releases there. All Deceased Except the Dead. Can't say I know what that is. Some sort of Italian collection. Identification of a Woman, 1982. 4Ks we've already talked about. So I think this is one's coming out from 88 or 101. 88. So this is Violence in a Woman's Prison, or Caged Women, or Emmanuel in Hell. A couple of different titles there. Artwork sublime on it. I love it. But I don't think the film's going to be much cop. But I might have a look at it though. Sky Western Crooked from 1966. Memories, 1995. No artwork. The Atrocity Exhibition, can't say I've ever heard of that. Looks a little bit intriguing. Skinny Tiger, Fatty Dragon. I assume this is an 88 or 101, probably 88. Oh, it's Eureka, actually. They're all releasing these Kung Fu films these days. So yeah, that looks alright. Funny title. We got this one from the American Genre Film Archive, Scary Tales. Weird cover on this one. These films are very hit or miss. Some of them are good, majority of them are crap, but they are like niche to have in your collection. Like you won't find many people talking about these movies. So this is an anthology. A faceless storyteller relates three tales of terror. Yeah, it looks really cheap, probably shot on video. But yeah, maybe something I check out. So I do like anthology movies. Smut Without Smut. That's another American Genre Film Archive release. Yeah, they do usually release two at a time. So this is volume one of Things to Come, The Dirty Dolls. Sound lovely. So I think you get two films on you then by the looks of things. Life for Ruth, 1962 from Network. The Millionaire's Express from 1986. Have you heard this is a good film? This will be a Eureka release, I imagine. Yeah, this is from Eureka. Yeah, this is one I want to see, actually. A pretty good price, £13.50. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that one. Steps, What the Future Holds, 2002. So, still going, are they? Not for me. And then we got this Good Luck to You, Leo Grande, with Emma Thompson and something McCormack. Not something that's on my list. Looks like some sort of youngster going out with an older woman. I don't know. Then we just got some anime then. Okay, so that's your Blu-rays in the UK. We'll have a look across the pond now. So there's usually always loads, so let's bear with me. We'll see if we can find some decent ones. Alright, so straight away then, this old film with Kim Basinger and Gabrielle Byrne and Brad Pitt. Cool World. It's like an animated cross with, live action. I remember seeing this a long time ago. Can't remember if I thought it was any good though. So that's from Shape Factory. So yeah, that's definitely one for the list. Okay, we got this Voyage into Space, 1970. Looks pretty cool. Wicked artwork on there. My sort of movie. We got The Amusement Park from 1975. So this was like an unfinished George A. Romero film, and then I can't remember if he finished it off before he passed away, or like the movie company did. But it was an exclusive to Shudder, but now you can obviously get the physical from RLJ. So that's definitely worth having in the collection if you're a bit of a historical movie collector sort of thing, Canadian Bacon with John Candy. Got a feeling this was his last film, was it? Or it was one of the last ones he'd done anyway. But I don't think I've ever seen that. I've seen all his films near enough. But that one, I think, Wagons East or something is called, are the two I haven't seen. And got this Take 8 from 2004. This 28 Days with Sandra Bullock. Must be having a re-release. Some Girls from 1988 with Patrick Dempsey. It looks like Jennifer Connelly in that as well. Yeah, I'd actually be interested in that. I don't mind Can't Buy Me Love with Patrick Dempsey. That's a pretty good comedy. So this is from Kino Lorber, 1988. Jennifer Connelly, yeah. Yeah, I'd be interested in watching that one. I like Jennifer Connelly. She's a great actress. Massacre at Central High, 1976. Some old school black and white horror. Where the Crawdads Sin. So I was interested in watching this because I do like a sort of psychological murder mystery drama. But I seen it was PG-13. And some people said it wasn't very good. So yeah, I've lost the buzz to watch it now, I gotta be honest. So Proudly We Hail, 1943, wicked artwork on that one. Evil Dead Trap 2, Hideki, I bet this is from Unearthed, yeah, because this is extreme horror. I do want to see this one and the first one. This was the movie I got slightly mixed up with Ebola syndrome. But yeah, like I said, it's from Unearthed, so it's going to be really hardcore. But yeah, I would like to see it. Abe Lincoln in Illinois, 1940. Blu-ray releases of Elvis and Lightyear. We got the History of Horror Volume 1 with Eli Roth. So that was on Shudder. It's an AMC release. It's like 6 episodes and he just, chats about different genres of horror in each episode. Like, vampires might be one, zombies might be the other. You'll have some guests on there and whatever and some talking heads. Greg Nicotero, Rob Zombie, Mick Garris. They're not on there as much as you'd think. They sit around a table at the start. You think it's going to be some proper chit-chat going on between them. But the majority of each episode is the trailers of the movies and the voiceovers. You don't get a lot of talking heads. But there's a second season as well. They're worth watching if you like your documentaries on horror. But yeah, they could have been better. Attack of the 50-Foot Cam Girl, 2022. Hope she got a big cam. Lucifer, the sixth and final season. Didn't even know they went up that high on that one. Terror Squad, 1988. Chuck Connors. Looks okay. Bright Victory, 1951. Got this Abandoned, 2002 with Emma Roberts. Oh, I like Emma Roberts. She's a good actress. I haven't heard of this film. Cover's not very good, to be honest, but some sort of psychological horror, yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I might keep an eye out for that one. There's Rollerball, 1975. I know you can get that in 4K. A lot of people have got the German release of that because it's good value and it's a good set. The Roundup, 1920. Gosh, that would be the oldest film I would own, I imagine, if I got that in 1920. Gee whiz, 3 movies, 69 minutes. God, we were very long movies back in the day. The Forgiven, Ralph Fiennes, Jessica Chastain. Slaughter Day, 1991. Looks really cool on the artwork. Visual Vengeance, can't say I've ever heard of them. It's probably going to be a cheap and nasty movie, but yeah, that would pique my interest. If I see that in HMV or something, I would certainly have a look at it, that's for sure. Kamikaze Hearts, 1986. Can't say I've ever heard of that. Extreme Adventures of Super Dave. Happy days. A Weekend with Lulu, 1961. Wicked artwork. I love old school artwork, animated artwork. It just gets me every time. Court, 1996. Tropic Thunder, I heard that's coming to 4K, 2008. That's the sort of movie you want to own, because in the PC world we live in, it'll probably be burnt. All the copies will be burned in 5-10 years' time. Sniper, The White Raven, 2022. Got this Entree Noir, 1983, from the Cohen Film Collection. I've heard The Mermaid Singing. God knows what that is. Rain, 1932. Tin Can, 2020. So that's a bit of a claustrophobic horror. I don't know if I've seen it or not, because there's a couple of films with similar synopses that have been out recently. I don't know if it's that one I've seen or not. Then we got some anime. Cave Rescue, 2022. Nothing too spectacular. Land of Doom, 1986. Wire Room, 2022. This is less shove Bruce Willis on the front to sell it sort of movie. Probably only in it for 5 minutes. Costa Brava, Lebanon. Mood Indigo. We got one year with a fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Hold Your Fire. It was at TIFF, International Film Festival, RLJ. So just having a little look to see what sort of movie it is. Looks like some sort of street film, gangster film. Yeah, I might be interested in that. Hiding in Plain Sight, The Water of Life. Looks like some sort of documentary on whiskey. Pitch Perfect, 2012-2017 trilogy. I've already got that, actually. Not exactly the same one, but I've got all the Pitch Perfect ones. Bloom Up. And yeah, that's about it for your Blu-rays in the States then. So we'll move on and we'll have a look at some of the European countries. Okay, so over in Germany then, we got that Lethal Weapon Steelbook, the Blu-ray, The Alamo, 1960 with John Wayne. Looks pretty cool. We talked about the 4Ks already. Got The Art of War with Wesley Snipes. I remember watching that one back in the day. That was when Wesley Snipes was at his pinnacle, really, of action stars. The Rise of Gru, Soylent Green. That looks like it's going to be a Steelbook limited edition. I got the premium edition version, but that would be really nice if you really like that film and you're a Steelbook collector. Yeah, you won't see many people with that in their collection. The Lawless Breed is our American Psycho, Empire of Lust. Looks a bit rude. Congo Crossing. Plenty of anime. Young IP Man. Or Young Ip Man. I'm not sure how you say it. Ip or IP. Jurassic Domination. 5 Corners. That's a media book. Jodie Foster, Tim Robbins, John Turturro. Might have a couple of other covers further down for that one. He Rides Tall. Dynamite Fighters. So we definitely got a couple of covers for Dynamite Fighters. So let's have a look what this one is. I love a media book from Germany. I'm just reading about it a minute. Yeah, so some sort of martial arts film. Could be alright. A Day to Die. We've had that over here. Sunday, 2021. The Owners with Macy Williams. Yeah, that's been in a while over here. You can watch that on Sky. Another one for Dynamite Fighters, Out of This World, whatever that is. There was only one cover of 5 corners then, so we will have just a quick look at it. Digibook, limited edition. I don't know if it's black and white or whether that's just, oh, it is colour. Set in 1964, guy released from prison. Yeah, it looks like just some sort of drama, really. I don't think I'll bother, to be honest. Alright then, so that's Germany. We'll have a look at Italy and France, and maybe just about done. The only thing in Italy, really, is this Marillion Holidays in Eden Digibook Blu-ray and CD. I assume it's a band, is it? Marillion. I can't say I've ever heard of them. But it does look like a nice set, so if you're into it, then yeah, I'm sure you'd want to grab it. So in France then, we've got some French movie releases there. Spawn of the North, Now and Forever, The Trail of the Lonesome, whatever, I'm not sure, but they're really old films from the 1930s. Calmos, 1976, The Karate Kid. Nothing here that we can't get over here. There's a bridge over the River Kwai. You can get that on 4K over here though. There's some music releases there. There's Marillion again. No, that's about it then for all your releases this week. We'll have a quick look if there's any stuff worth picking up in the sales section now. Hang on. Okay, so straight away, Deadpool 2, £6.70. You can't fault that for a 4K. I think it's got 4 discs in there as well, so that really is a good deal. Just under 7 for Bohemian Rhapsody. Got some Avengers here. The cheap, there is one I need Avengers. I think it is Endgame, so I might grab that for £8.90 just to finish off the collection. Got some Disney ones here. Soul, £10.30. How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. That's not bad for a tenner. Last Action Hero for £12. Okay. Not much else jumping out to me really. When we sort of get to the £15 mark, they sort of just, you know, it's not really a great saving on them really. Don't feel like you're getting a deal at that price. Watership down 30 quid. I can't wait for that one to come out. The Doctor Who and the Daleks is down by a tenner. That was 50, it's down to 40 now, so hopefully that'll drop a bit more and I will grab it. And you get the Lord of the Rings trilogy here for £50, but I found it in Germany for 32, so if you do want to get that, it's as cheap as £32 now, which is just insane really. Yeah, there's nothing much else on here then really, deal wise, so we'll leave it there. Alright then, I've been Bumper, thanks for watching, I'll catch you next week.